So we're at the Horseshoe Slough pump station.
There is work to be done at this Richmond pump station.
Because there's a lot of rain on the way, we pump down more.
The pumps are fired up to lower the water level in the dykes. Richmond is surrounded by the Fraser River and sits only a meter above sea level.
We performed fairly well, even during the atmospheric rivers in November. Our expectation is this week around, the system will perform well again.
During the November floods, the city relied on 39 pump stations like this and 47 kilometers of dikes. Crews worked nearly round the clock to make sure these pumps kept working, moving 1 million gallons of water a minute.
The Fraser has hurtled out of the mountain passes and overflowed its banks.
Richmond has been hit hard by floods in the past, including this 1948 disaster. Since then, it's invested heavily in its diking and pumping system, receiving funding from all levels of government.
There's always more that can be done. Some of the larger urban centers where they've got a larger tax base and more staff capacity and more resources to look at this issue and to invest in flood risk reduction, they are in a better position than some of the smaller rural communities.
Those communities, like Abbotsford, have struggled to pay for infrastructure to prevent flooding, which is only expected to get worse.
As climate's changing faster than our infrastructure in most cases, we really do need to be thinking about and anticipating what those changes look like and be ready for things to become extreme.
Back in this Richmond neighborhood, residents along the banks of the Fraser would like the dikes raised even higher.
I feel pretty confident that the city does a pretty good job, but with that, global warming and the rising water is always a concern.
They will be watching the water level closely in the coming days, like so many across the region. Renee Filipponi, CBC News, Richmond.